Ready? We doing it?
Hell yeah.
AJ Ron,
King Aries.
and you are now tuned into BunDat podcast.
Man.
Boy, life is funny, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, life is funny sometimes. Sometimes you feel like things can't happen and they end up just falling right in your lap.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm for real. You might think about it, you might pray hard for it, you might cry about it, you might do whatever you feel like you can do, and then nothing happens when you want it to happen, and then boom, it happens.
AJ won the lottery.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I've been praying for a lot of things, and some of them are coming, but they're coming not at my own time, like at the divine creator's time, like it's happening, which is a stark reminder that regardless of what I want, sometimes God's plan is it's gonna be the way He wants it to be.
God's plan.
Do you know what I mean? So that's one thing that I can definitely say I've been reminded of. You know what I mean? And right when I was about to lose faith, just right when I was just about to be like, you know what? It's not even worth it no more. Happened. It just happened right there like that. You know what I mean? So we thank God for that. You know what I mean?
What's up?
That's just how I wanted to start the podcast. Isn't it?
Positivity and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
More positive than Magic Johnson. No, he's a very positive guy. He's always smiling.
Can you? I promise you, Lord, don't listen to this.
It's very positive. Just want to give a shout out, Man U.
Oh no.
A true supporter supports even in down times.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just like me and the Lakers.
Facts.
Yeah, we Devin Booker decided I'm going to dunk on you lot. I'm going to spin on you lot. I'm dropping 47 of them things.
We didn't double team.
Which is like I don't understand why that didn't happen.
We didn't double team.
I don't know why we didn't do that. Cause we just let him go 1-1 all game.
He ain't get far though.
I mean, he got Chris Paul. Chris Paul gonna make up for the things that he can't do.
He ain't get far.
All right, well,
not to get bounced.
So that's my whole thing with that's what King Aaron is just talking about. The Lakers got crushed, like bad. It wasn't even a good loss. It was a bad loss. LeBron wasn't getting back on defense.
LeBron's going to Cancun spring break.
You know what I mean? Like it's just horrible. AD needs to get his knees replaced, not even repaired, like replaced.
Yeah, when you're that tall and you play as hard as he plays, that's the issue. That's why you have guys like, the European guys like the Dirks and the Porzingis or whatever. Yeah, that's what they get criticized. They're not really athletic. They're not really fast. They don't really push themselves like that. Because when you're that tall, that's one of the issues. When you're like when you're like going to 7 feet and them kind of heights, and you're really aggressive and explosive, that's one of the issues, man.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see. Just before we move on from this segue, since not a lot of people really know about basketball like that, while our audience is more music based and life based, who you got taking everything?
Right now?
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I feel the Dallas Mavericks have made a mistake.
Really? By
letting the Clippers get to a game 7. And I feel Clippers with their back against the wall. You let a hurt dog get a bone, a hungry dog get a bone, and it's going to get appetite.
What do you think their mistake was, and why do you think they lost the next 2 games before this game 7, just before we move on? What do you think? What did they change? What did they change?
It's Luka versus 2-man. Porzingis ain't showing up.
Yeah.
Paul George and Kawhi are showing up. It's Luka versus 2-man. The only help Luka's really getting, I look at it, is Tim Hardaway Jr. My God. But, you know what I mean?
He's going great.
He ain't got the volume like that. And it's not that he ain't, it's like they're not utilizing volume like that. They're trying to run it through Luka and Porzingis. Unicorn, huh? The reason unicorns are extinct, aren't they? But if Clippers, like in this game 7, if Clippers can take this game 7, I believe they can take the whole thing.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, that's their hardest challenge is the Dallas Mavericks. If they beat them in a game 7, every other team is less than, in my opinion.
Bruh, as a Laker fan, I would be sick to my actual stomach if the Clippers win a ring. I'd be sick.
Because Kawhi trying to get another one, so he's got that experience.
I'd be sick.
Kawhi's got that experience. He knows what it takes to win one now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And Paul George's got the target on his back. And they've managed to force it to a game 7.
We're going to see tonight, innit?
I feel they win this game 7.
I got the app, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, to me, I feel like Brooklyn's the team to beat.
Yeah, they're playing great and stuff.
Brooklyn's the team to beat.
In little sprouts. That's why I don't really have faith in them. 2 reasons. Number one, it's all very individual basketball. Yeah. So I don't.
But they are moving the ball around more now.
Yeah.
So, but that's my pick. I think Brooklyn's gonna take it. I don't think
you're gonna win a championship in individual basketball. And number 2, I don't believe a team in the state of New York is gonna win any championship in my lifetime. I believe New York is cursed. I believe Trae Young is daddy.
Why did you do that to him?
Since I was young, listen, New York, I just don't believe a team in the state of New York is going to win any basketball championship in my lifetime.
You know, everyone was so hyped. Oh, the Knicks were back. Oh, yeah. Stephen A was shrugging his shoulders. Spike Lee was trash talking.
That whole state, no one likes Stephen A. Smith. No one likes Spike Lee. Yeah. New York are just a bunch of losers as a state.
Yeah. Well, I know why we're not going for
no one wears Tim's no more. No one wears fitted. No one says dead ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay don't call Beyonce B no more.
It's mad. I just know we're not going on holiday there. I know that much.
New York hip hop ain't the top of hip hop anymore. Like, I'm just right now. I'm just trashing.
Yeah, you're really gonna offend a lot of New Yorkers, bro.
Biggie dead.
No, we know. Okay, that's it off. That's it off. You touched.
Did he?
Oh no, that's it off.
Did he doing that constructive? What's in New York? Your mayor. your police. Damn.
Yo.
God damn it.
Yeah.
New York ain't doing nothing.
Shout out to my people.
Murder Inc. is finished.
You gonna
what else do you got?
Stop it, because you've offended.
I don't want you to hear that new Young Ma tape.
Oh no.
Bobby Schmurda came out. We already heard no fire.
Yeah.
Like New York ain't got the heat.
Hey man, shout out to New York, man.
Nah.
Shout out to New York.
Nah, man.
But okay. On that note, man, how you been? This is crazy. You just went.
I'm fantastic.
Yeah, we got a name. I don't know what we naming this segment. We change it every week, but. I'll just call it Over to King Aries this week. So Over to King Aries, how's your week?
I'm fantastic. I've had a great week. I've been working a lot. It's been a lot of work in gym. Been doing a lot of overtime, stacking the P. Mm-hmm. You know, as they like to say on the social media and that, you know, get yourself a hustle. 9 to 5, don't cut it. All this bullshit or whatever. I'm doing the opposite. 9 to 5 is cutting it for me. I'm stacking that P. Thanks. I'm seeing all the broke people tweeting and asking me if I got $1. You know. Entrepreneurs and business ain't booming, I guess.
Well, so it's
great. Gym gains, it's feeling amazing. I feel great. I look great.
He does. He does.
Clean, eating healthy. Afro Nation got cancelled.
Yeah, that's the L I took. Can we touch on that? Because I don't know why.
That's the L I took, man.
I'm gonna just say this. So thank you for the quick update, but you know I gotta be the one to get on our people because for some reason, somehow my voice decides to travel, and now everybody want to act like I'm just opinionated for no reason. 2019 is not happening again. Let's just get that out of the way, okay? 2019 is not happening again. All right, we've been in this era for the past 2 years, and if you want to go Afro Nation, book it for 2023. Because the next 2 years, there's not going to be no Afro Nation.
Facts. I'm getting a refund.
Okay? There's not going to be no Afro Nation. It's not going to happen again. Portugal was nice. We missed out. We took the L. And now we're in this COVID era. And everything's not going to get back to normal until at least 2023, 2024.
Portugal off the green list, B.
You know what I'm saying? So, to my people out there, stop booking these Afro... You're giving them more money. Like, you're giving them more money.
Because they said, green list, let's go.
Like
they had Chris Brown.
No. It don't matter who they have.
They had Chris Brown.
It don't matter. Stop looking at the flyer and pay attention to what's actually happening in terms of the green and the green, yellow, and red.
Green, amber, and red.
Right.
Yeah. The games that
we're not getting out of this for the next 2 years. So stop booking holidays.
We booked hotel.
This is what I'm saying.
We booked suites.
Stop. Because you're wasting your money and you're giving. This is how they're hustling. They're gonna advertise it. They're gonna put. At this point, I think they're just putting any name on the flyer. To be honest, okay. For real. So what did
Michael
you say?
Jackson on the flag.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna put Bobby Brown or someone, or like New Edition, New Edition on the fly. Everybody buy your tickets.
We was like, yo.
Yeah, but that's what you was looking at.
Instead of villains.
You see, instead of actually paying attention to what zone is like Portugal in? Like,
no, it was on the green list. And they took it off.
Listen, 2020. You want to go Afro Nation? Book your ticket for 2024. Yeah,
it's crazy
because this is ridiculous. They're doing it on purpose. They keep advertising it on purpose. They keep getting our people excited on purpose.
Fraud.
Only to then cancel at the last minute and go, oh, but well, you know what? Since you bought your ticket from 2021,
you can use it
by 2022.
Yeah. Nah, I'm getting a refund.
Come on.
It's fraud. This Nigerian promoter is
it's false advertisement. And I'm sorry, but I gotta be the one to tell my people because they're not gonna say nothing. They're gonna keep advertising and making money. Like, everybody out here is trying to get to the bag. We're in the COVID era. Of course they're gonna keep false advertising. Of course they're gonna keep gassing our people up and hyping our people up only to cancel at the last minute and barely put out a professional statement. Do you know what I mean? So please, Afro Nation 2019 is not happening again. You got the pictures, look back at the pictures. You got the video, go enjoy the video. But we're not gonna have that. Everybody, and that's another point. Because a lot of people missed out on it, they're all like, nah, this time.
They have Chris Brown beat.
It don't matter. I bet you the next flight gonna say
performances.
It don't matter.
That guy gives it all.
It don't matter. They're probably gonna say New Edition and Amari on the next flight. Alright? It's not happening. Yeah? Stop booking these tickets. Stop wasting your money on these hotels. Stop trying to see if you can fly out or not. Wait until things go back to normal to leave the country. Some countries are getting locked down. New strands are getting open and introduced. The jabs that they're supposedly mass producing isn't even working, okay? And places are open, closed. It's weird. There's things going on back at home and in India and all these other places. It's kind of still crazy. Just because you can walk around a little bit more and there's no time limit on how long you stay out, don't mean everything's back to normal. Yes, the sun's out. Yes, you know what I mean. Like,
the sun is nice.
The sun's out. The weather's nice. Everybody outside, so it feel normal. No, sorry to burst your bubble, people, but no, you can't go to Portugal. No, there's not gonna be Afro Nation.
Damn,
you're not gonna,
Scrooge.
Yes, I have to, because they're not saying it. Everybody's excited. No, my people, stay your ass in the house. Save your money. You know what you can do? Save for the next Afro Nation. Save for the next Afro Nation, right? Right? And then when it comes around, you would have been stacking and you can have the best experience ever. Do it that way. Save your money and then go in 2024. Yeah. That's what you should do. But I need to burst our people's bubble. It's not gonna happen this year. It's not gonna happen next year. It's not gonna happen the year after because that's 2020, 2023, so 2024. So in the next 2 to 3 years.
Damn.
Yeah, that's when it's
gonna. Not time for that.
Well,
if you start a family,
if you really want to go,
you should get down on one knee with someone's daughter.
This is not about me. Anyway, yeah. So I have to burst your bubble. I'm sorry, but it's not happening. It's not.
You know what's crazy? It's because for us it was mainly. The Mandem, like, the Mandem trip.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It wasn't really about the fact it was the Mandem, Portugal, Villa.
It sounds nice.
Bros and stuff. And on top of it, for me, like with music and stuff, you're out there with artists and stuff, which means there's gonna be entourage floating about. There's gonna be just little 1-2 studios. Opportunities. There's gonna be a chance to even talk to the promoters. Yeah. There might be an act that didn't fly out. There might be a little B slot on one B stage. You know the ones there.
Sounds nice.
It was like an opportunity. Do you know what I mean? But luckily, we booked with with the insurance policy as well,
right?
And then we booked free cancellation villa with nothing to pay up front. Like, do you know what I mean? So I just had to literally cancel it online.
Now, people, go get your.
But I'm getting my refund for Afro Nation. I'm not. They're doing the whole it's valid next year. No. You can't plan my next year, B. No. I'm getting my refund because we got the time booked off. Yeah. We're still trying to book a bros trip somewhere.
Okay.
Right now the list it was like Finland or something. It's like all cold countries or some shit. Because what they said is, this weekend they're going to announce. So this weekend they're going to announce. I mean, they're going to look at countries that they want to propose to go onto the green list, and then next week announce them. And what they said was the Caribbean islands were going to be proposed. Boom. This weekend they took Portugal off the green list. Yeah. And said they're not putting no one on the green list. So I'm looking forward to June 21st because my plan was trying to book in advance for the end of the year for my birthday in September.
Yeah.
I was gonna book the cab like Barbados or Jamaica.
We'll tell our people September what so they can get you a...
Nah.
Why not?
It's in September.
Should get King Henry some, you know what I'm saying? We should make like a P.O. box, innit?
Birthday's in September. So I'm trying to book now because British Airways having a sale from this week. Having a sale.
Really?
So I was gonna book now in advance for the Caribbean so that even as, because I'm gonna even book as a single traveller and then whichever home we can make it when they decide or whatever. Because the deal was gonna be so good now that I'll book in advance. But now I'm gonna wait till like June 21st or whenever, because we're on the green list.
Do you know what it is about that? Like, I feel like it's a mistake with the airlines. Like, they know that they're giving the discounts out now, basically because they know people are not really going to travel because they're bad, they can't really go anywhere.
Yeah, so you have to take a risk. So you take a risk, you save a lot of money.
You save a lot of money.
But if you don't end up on the green list, now you're in the trouble. So I know my Caribbean friends who actually are Caribbean, they've got family out there.
Right.
They've got their thing booked for the end of the year anyway, because that's when they travel back home. So they're going to do their whole quarantine regardless of the list, and you know what I mean? Whatever. But for someone like me who's just gonna go on a holiday and enjoy my birthday, you know what I mean? It's like I can't take the risk unless it's sure. But yeah, that's my plan. I wanna do a nice big birthday holiday in the Caribbean. Whichever one of the men them can make it and find out their schedule can book when they're ready.
I'll probably do that. I wanna come.
Plan B, like
that sounds good.
Go out. It's a good excuse to go out there and just enjoy coconut water by the beach. You know what I mean? The sand on my feet and that. And just,
really nice.
Do you know what I mean? But right now, it's a lot of money plays with the list. The list has nothing to do with variants. There's a lot of money plays. That's what's going on. Like one of my boys is in Cancun right now.
Oh. Really?
So he did the whole quarantine. Like, you know, he did all this stuff because he's like, I'm going.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, if you see, it's a whole money play because they're not accepting any of the tests that you get free from like work or from the NHS.
Oh, really?
They want the specific expensive you know what I mean? So again, it's like, wait, why would that result be different from this result? Kind of thing. So it's a money play. And it's the same with the countries, with the whole list. It's all a money play. It has nothing to do with variants or nothing. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Because you can travel anywhere you want, regardless of what list is on.
Yeah.
If you're prepared to pay the price.
Really?
Yeah, if you're prepared to pay for the extra test and then do some of them you have to 10-day quarantine, because you can travel everywhere.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a financial thing. So if you got it like that, these lists don't mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
You're just traveling because you pay. You don't have to take off the time. If you got it like that, your time is yours. You know what I mean? So it's a thing on people who are working who only get a certain amount of time off and who only make a certain amount of money.
Man,
that's crazy. My grandma took the vaccine yesterday.
Oh really?
It was crazy. She turned into a crow and flew away out the window. It was nuts. The conspiracy theorists.
You know when your mouth just goes inside your soul, like.
Nah, she just complained that her arm was hurting or whatever. So I was like, I could see that from the way she was complaining and just the shock in the way she felt. So, because this was like one of the hottest days. It was one of the nice days.
Right.
And the way she felt so bad. And the way she was shocked that she felt bad, I could clearly tell that they haven't really explained what they've injected in her. Because if you knew what they were going to inject in you, you'd expect how she was feeling.
100%.
So I think a lot of people, just the general consensus of the way people are talking about how the vaccine is making them feel. Because I've had colleagues who have to take some time off work after the vaccine and stuff. Yeah. Tells me, and this even managers and stuff, so really educate people that they're not being told exactly. I think a lot of people just don't understand what a vaccine is. That you're getting the thing you're trying to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of people are not being told exactly what is being put in them. And I think the symptoms are being played down. I think a lot of people are being told that you might just be sore or whatever. They're not understanding that, no, if you take a vaccine. Because if you knew what they're putting in you, you would know how you'd be feeling.
Right.
You wouldn't be shocked. You wouldn't have to randomly take time off. Like you'd already have even booked it off. So I think there's a lot of miseducation as far as the people just putting it in. I was talking to someone the other day, this is a random member of the public, and he had a disability. He was partially deaf, so he said he wanted to he needed to get close to me so he can really, I guess, to read my lips and also really hear what I'm saying.
Right.
So he showed me like a vaccination card to show me that he's had both cards. because he was gonna get close to me.
Wow.
And he was like, so I was like, oh, why are you showing me that? He was like, just to let you know that, because I'm getting close to you, so that you know that I can't pass it. If I had COVID, I can't pass it on my run.
Okay.
So, which I told him, oh no, if you had the vaccine, and you can still pass it on. I can't believe he didn't tell you that. So there's a lot of miscommunication, because he genuinely thought by showing me this card and getting close to me, it's like,
wow.
Oh,
you're good.
I'm safe, I'm good.
Right.
I was like, no. Their own reports say the opposite. That's what I mean.
Wow.
And that's just generally that's not how this vaccine works yet. Like I mean, like you said, it's not been tested long enough.
Yeah,
but it's clear if you have the vaccine or whatever, you can still catch it and you can still pass it on. A lot of people don't know stuff like that.
Crazy.
But to touch on him, it was a life lesson. So I'm talking with him, and he needed some help trying to deal with the oyster service, or whatever, innit? So he's partially deaf. So it's a phone number. Now nowhere's really open. It's a phone number he has to call, but he's partially deaf.
Oh,
so he can't really deal with them. Yeah. Luckily he can speak, which is good. So he's telling me he's had his mates call him up and stuff and try and, talk to him for him. But just that service is long, because you have to be on the phone for long. So I rang up for him on my phone. So I rang up, and I know as long as an annoying service, because everyone has to ring this damn number, and there's a queue. A lot of people don't realize there's a queue. The minute you hang up, you lost that place.
That's it, right.
And you be on the phone for like an hour sometimes. So I rang up, and I know it's a long queue, it's just annoying, whatever. But in my experience, once you get through to someone, you can get your journey resolved, whatever it is. Yeah. It's just annoying until you get through to someone, but it's just annoying. So I rang up, and when I rang up, and I'm talking to the person or whatever, there's security issues, because it's a bank card issue, so there's security issues and stuff. We'll get to a point where the person on the phone can't take the security details from me.
Okay.
Because the security, those calls are recorded.
Yeah.
The guy can't listen on the phone and do the security issues because he's partially deaf. My hands are tied, the guy on the phone's hands are tied. It can't be done. So the process is, what they're telling me is, that guy would have to go to Citizen Advice Bureau. You can't go in because they're closed, so you have to make a phone call.
Oh,
he can't do the call because he's partially deaf.
Oh my goodness, sorry to swear, but what in the world is this?
So the alternative is, he would have to communicate through email, secure email through Citizen Advice Bureau, give them all the consent, and then on his behalf, Citizen Advice Bureau can deal with his query. But that's when they respond, that's through email, that's whatever, innit? Which is nuts.
I'm getting so upset. This is ridiculous.
That was that circle there.
Yeah.
In the end, because we kept asking questions, whatever, there's an online form which you can put your query in. So in that online form, I made him use his phone and go on the online phone and just, fill it out in front of me or whatever. But the issue with the online form, if they need any more details, any more information, because they don't mind refunding your problem or whatever, innit? But they need to confirm and call you or whatever. And if they call you and confirm and you can't, whatever, they close the query completely. So what I did, I made him take a screenshot of his bank statement, where the charges are, whatever, and just fill out the form as accurately as possible. So hopefully, they don't need any more details. Because if they do, they're gonna close the query. Something. So it's like, I had my L's with dealing with TFL, where oh my god, it's so long, you have to call them, it's so annoying, whatever. But once I get through, you get the thing resolved. Not knowing there's a level of suffering beyond that. Yeah. Where, because if he's partially deaf,
there's no way.
There's surely more of you, more than one of you. You're not the only guy. You see what I'm saying? There's people who are fully deaf, all kinds of things, innit? And I'm looking at it and you just think, a company, a multi-billion international company like TFL or whatever, and they're very big on inclusion and diversity or whatever, and this is 2021, I just had the assumption that, let me call up for you, and then, I can just mediate for you, whatever, until we got to security deals. There's no protocols in place. With a lot of companies,
it's like that.
There's things in place as far as adhering to legislation.
Right.
So there's a lot of words and stuff in it.
Yeah.
But there's no actual departments in place for dealing with these people. And this guy told me, at the end of the call, he's like, you see how frustrated I am? I was like, yeah, that's crazy, because I thought I could just call for, I did, but he thanked me whenever. He was like, thank you so much, you did everything, we're assuming it's resolved. But I'm just like, there's a possibility they can see the screenshot and other stuff and still need to call you. And it's like, I feel bad. You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, that's why I'm like, he was just like, I'm so afraid. He's like, I'm not even showing you right now because you're actually trying to help me. You know what I mean? Like, you're a guy, I don't know you from no one, you're actually trying to help me. Right. So I'm not even showing you how frustrated and how angry I am. Because he's like, this is my life since I was 13. In the UK. This is my grandma's life, my other family's life. You know what I mean? And do you know what I mean? And for me, it's like, this was one moment of my day. Going through this frustration process was so inconvenient, so annoying, but this was just one moment.
Yeah.
He's got a whole day of this, because this is a multinational, multi-billion-dollar company who's actually put efforts into these things.
Right.
So imagine going to normal things like cinema, other things, which are not cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So can you imagine his 24 hours each day?
Each day.
So he's just telling me, yeah, like, so many things are illegal, but there's no way to actually police it, because, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm glad I experienced that, because, you know, I can try and play my little part and do, like, talk like this, so that a lot of us are aware of it and play my part. Because I asked him about, like, who deals with this? Because he's like, there's a national, like, deaf and blind charity or whatever, that this is their protocol, this is what they should be doing or whatever, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I'm just thinking, but I was like, who, like, on like an MP level?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I see a lot of policy, I see a lot of push to ban drill.
Yeah.
I see immediate policies that have come straight ahead to make pushing down a statute illegal. I've seen a policy that just come in that a lot of people are not aware of to make protesting illegal. So if you saw some protests recently, they were protesting their right to protest, and you should support them. You know what I mean? So I see a lot of that stuff, but it's like, there's people trying to survive, trying to have a normal day, trying to go through things we take for granted. And I'm not seeing any MP trying to like fast track any kind of bills, trying to like mandating companies to really help these people. Because not every disability is like something you can see. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've come a long way. There's a lot of ramps, there's a lot of induction air loops, all kinds of stuff, innit? But at the same time, there's a lot of people suffering between the cracks. A lot of things that we take for granted.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? And it's like, just me experiencing this moment with this guy just made me think, like, I've not heard any party or anyone at the forefront of really trying to. Everyone's talking about diversity and inclusivity and stuff, and they're just sticking to the sexy stuff. You know, the stuff you can actually see and touch, really. But no one's like really trying to open up the world for people who are just suffering in silence. Like, it's crazy.